Welcome back to more Resident Evil. I'm going to be taking this canteen with me. I didn't get a chance to use it with my playthrough of Jill, so hopefully I can show it off at least once here. I do need inventory room, so let me deposit the shotgun shells and then the ink ribbon, and I think we're okay. I'm actually fill up the canteen with some of the kerosene that's here. And let's get started. I hate this zombie a lot. Super annoying. I had to draw him out pretty far to dodge him, unfortunately. Alright, actually, let me unequip the shotgun for now so I can run a little faster. And then let me take the dog whistle. A crumpled memo. Today, Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal like the vicious canine that lives here, no one would be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mutt is always hanging around the second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace, and he ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near that damn dog without risking a serious mauling. Which means only you can put this collar on him. The object that Sir Spencer wants hidden is concealed inside. You're the only person I can trust with this. Of course you'll get something out of it as well. Remember that certain item you've always wanted to get a hold of? Well, in exchange for your services, I just might be able to get it for you. This could work out well for the both of us, John Tolman. Then there's also the botany book. Come on, not the journal. The book, thank you. It is a well-known fact that there exist many plants that are credited with medicinal healing powers. Since ancient times, mankind has been healing wounds and diseases using various plants. In this book, we will sample 3 herbs that are native to the Arklay Mountains and briefly outline each of their medicinal qualities. Each herb has a distinct color and a distinct medicinal quality. The green herb recovers physical strength, the blue herb neutralizes natural toxins. However, the red herb has no real effect by itself. We have found that mixing green and red herbs results in a magnified effect. We will outline the effects of the red herbs when mixed with other herbs when we have more data. Meanwhile, feel free to experiment on your own, for true knowledge is only acquired through experience. So let's get out of here. So, not my favorite part, but I do have to go deal with that dog and get the collar, and it's quite difficult on real survivor difficulty. It's hard to aim, I think. It looks like you're aiming in the right spot, but somehow it misses the dog a lot of the times, so I don't know. I'll see what I can do. Not super hopeful that I'll come by unscathed, though. So I'm gonna use my old key to get here where the dogs are. Alright, so here we go. Let me equip the shotgun. And let me blow the dog whistle. There we go. Oh, come on. Didn't even give me a second to reload, and that shotgun blast didn't hurt him at all. Ridiculous. Come on, puppy. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So many wasted bullets. And I didn't even see where the collar went, or else I would have tried to grab it and run out. Ideally, that's what I should have done, because it was right behind me. And I'm completely out of shells. So let me unequip it, because there's no point in running around with no ammo. And thankfully I can use these herbs to at least save myself a little bit. Alright, let's go. Alright, so I have to be careful with this guy. I hate this room as well. Hate it because there is a freaking Crimson Head. And I'll have to deal with him momentarily. May whoever takes this emblem find peace in death. Alright, so let me use the dog collar here. Or examine it. Push the switch here. Examine the hidden coin. Perfect. And then I can just use this. I hate this part. That stupid Crimson Head, man. Makes my blood pressure go up. I'm gonna take this green herb just in anticipation of getting damaged. Oh, and I somehow came by unscathed. Excellent. Head downstairs here. Let me head on out this way and to the garden area. And let me go ahead and use my fertilizer here. And use the red switch. I'm gonna take some goodies from Bob Marley's herb garden. I'll take a couple of these, that way I can combine them all. Like this. There you go, just in case. And then I'll take the death mask, the first one of many. Don't want to deal with those guys. Alright, so let me show you how the flask works. You can actually burn these bodies. If I didn't burn this guy, he'd actually come back to life here in a second. Let me read the diary. The Keeper's Diary. Played poker tonight with Scott and Elias from security and Steve from research. Steve was the big winner, but I think he was cheating, scumbag. One of the higher-ups assigned me to take care of a new creature. It looks like a skinned gorilla. Feeding instructions were to give it live animals. When I threw in a pig, the creature seemed to play with it, tearing off the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before it actually started eating. At around 5 a.m., Scott woke me up, scared the shit out of me too. He was wearing a protective suit. He handed me another one and told me to put it on. Said there'd been an accident down in the basement lab. I just knew something like this would happen. Those bastards in research never sleep, even on a holiday. I've been wearing the damn spacesuit since yesterday. My skin is getting grimy and feels itchy all over. The goddamn dogs have been looking at me funny, so I decided not to feed them today. Screw them. Went to the infirmary because my back is all swollen and feels itchy. They put a big bandage on it and told me I didn't need to wear the suit anymore. All I want to do is sleep. Found another big blister on my foot this morning. I ended up dragging my foot all the way to the dog's pen. They were quiet all day, which is weird. Then I realized some of them had escaped. Maybe this is their way of getting back at me for not feeding them the last 3 days. If anybody finds out, I'll have my head handed to me. Rumors going around that a researcher who tried to escape the estate last night was shot. My entire body feels hot and itchy, and I'm sweating all the time now. I scratched the swelling on my arm, and a piece of rotten flesh just dropped off. What the hell is going on? Fever gone but itchy, today hungry, and eat doggy food. Itchy, itchy Scott came, ugly face, so killed him. Tasty. Itchy, tasty. So that is, of course, the keeper. And surprise, surprise, who is it? Gonna try to dodge him, pick up this key, and get the hell out of here. Alright, so let me go through the dining hall for now. And I'm going to come over here real quick just to unlock this door. That way I can get rid of the key a little bit faster later on. But ideally, this is where I'm headed. So, as you know, this is where Richard is. So enjoy this cutscene here.
You.
Chris Redfield, Alpha Team. We're here to rescue you. Richard, what the hell happened to you? Chris, this place... Get your team out of here. Demons... everywhere.
Don't talk. He seems to have been bitten by a poisonous snake, but the size of the bite mark is huge.
It's not just any ordinary snake. Take my word for it.
He needs serum. I left it in another room.
I'll go get it.
Please hurry.
Hold on. I'll be back.
So yes, there is a new character when you're playing as Chris, Rebecca. She fills in for Barry, I suppose. Alright, so let's go save Richard. So I think it's better to come this way. It's a little bit safer. Let me come around here so I don't have to deal with that zombie. Alright, excellent. Of course, this is where the serum is. This is the medical storeroom. And before I get the serum, let me do a little bit of inventory management. Let me deposit this. And then I'll grab the serum. And then I'll head back up to Richard. Don't think so, Mr. Zombie. I'm on a mission. I got a friend to save. around here. You could probably dodge that zombie, but this is so much easier and safer. Oh, nope. That's not where I want to go. I want to go this way.
Hope this is what you wanted.
Thank you. I'm gonna give you a shot now, Richard. Hang in there.
Here. Take it. It's a radio. Take care of yourself, Rebecca. Richard!
He's okay. He's just unconscious.
Rebecca, it's not safe here. Let's get Richard to a safer place.
Right. Richard's doing well, Chris. He should recover soon.
Good. Richard needs you now.
As soon as Richard gets better, we'll come after you.
Rebecca, you okay with a gun?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna continue my investigation.
Be careful. Okay?
Alright, let's go. Let's do this. And why is there a zombie over here? You gotta be kidding me. I did not mean to use that either. But his head is gonna blow up now. What a waste of an item. That guy's usually not right there. He's usually on the stairs, so I was unprepared for it. Unfortunately. And that guy almost grabbed me too. I'm actually headed back to where I saved Richard, where he was lingering in pain. So it's almost kind of unfortunate that that cutscene takes us back to the medical supply room, since it would be nice to start off just right here. Now there is a zombie here where he used to be, so I'm gonna have to be careful with him. And sometimes because of the angle, it's hard to see where he's gonna be. There you go. Now I want to make sure that I have my 2 daggers equipped. I'm actually going to use them to kill this guy. Because I don't want him coming in the room next to me that I'm about to get into, so this is on purpose. Believe me, I play pretty bad, but that one was intentional. Okay, so let me come around here. Let me light these candles. Let me lure this zombie out. Come on, Mr. Zombie, you can do it. Come on, Mr. Zombie. Good boy. Alright, so let me get him behind here. And then I can come in here and grab the music. Excellent. And let me make sure he just comes down a little bit so I got enough room to escape. So I'm gonna go through the dining hall again. Now I'm a little bit worried. There's this zombie that I always kind of freak out about over here. I hate him a lot. But hopefully I can make it past him. It's this guy here. Alright, excellent. I did okay. So let me go in. So this is the piano room. Let me go ahead and push this out of the way and grab the musical composition. No room. So I have to use my healing thing whether I like it or not. Fine. I didn't like it, but I had to. Right, and let's combine these two. And use it on the piano.
It's me, Chris.
Rebecca.
That sounded like Moonlight Sonata.
No, it didn't, you liar.
Can you play? Oh, what was that?
My interpretation is off a little. Let me practice for a while.
So you have to let her practice until she can finally get it, so of course we'll let her.
Sure. But don't get too carried away.
Oh, I won't.
Although in general I think it's a terrible idea to play a piano in a haunted house full of zombies. Not like that's gonna attract any attention to you, right? I mean, come on. Let's be smart here. Alright, how am I gonna get past this guy? Just like that. That's how. So let me take the emblem. And then I will also take... Well, let me leave here real quick because I know for a fact that once you leave the dining hall and you come back in, that actually triggers Rebecca to finish learning the song. So I'm just gonna leave, come back in. And then I will also grab this gem. Oh, I always miss this little hallway. It's kind of hard to get to, really. Alright, so let me use that gem here so I can get some more shotgun shells. Okay, so let me save inventory space by combining these. And I'll also equip this just in case of an emergency. Oh, he almost got me, son of a gun. Alright, let me see if I can dodge this guy again. Nope, I cannot. Oh, God. I can't believe it. He ate the shit out of me. I should have just blasted him with a shotgun. I don't know why I was trying to be brave there.
Chris! Chris! I think I got it!
Practice makes perfect.
What's this?
Alright, time to head inside and change the emblems. And let's read the journal here. George Trevor's diary. 11 days have passed since arriving on this estate. How did I end up like this? A guy in a lab coat brought me a meager plate of food and said, "Sorry to put you through this, but it's for security reasons." That's when it hit me. It all makes sense now. There are only two people that know the secret of this mansion, Sir Spencer and myself. If they kill me, Sir Spencer will be the only person that knows these secrets. But for what purpose? It doesn't matter now. It's too dangerous here. My family, I hope they're alright. I've decided to escape. Jessica, Lisa, I pray you are safe. How could I be so careless? I lost my favorite lighter, the one Jessica gave me for my birthday. Now it's going to be that much harder to escape this dark place. November 13th, the date when my fate was sealed. My aunt was hospitalized just 3 days before that. Jessica and Lisa said that they were going to visit her. I wish I could be there with them. But wait, even as I'm writing, my memory is coming back to me more vividly. Just before I passed out, I remembered the men in the lab coats saying something like, "Most likely your family is already." I pray for their safety. Somehow I managed to get out of that room, but getting out of this mansion won't be as easy. I have to get past all the booby traps. Tiger eyes, gold emblem. I have to try and remember for my own sake. Oh my god, camera angle.
Were you alright in there?
Yeah.
Alright, let me leave. Now this zombie's gonna cause me some grief again, isn't he? Because he tasted my blood. Do I blast him? Or do I run by him? Alright. Good decision, good decision. Let's throw the gold emblem on there. Alright, so again, if you look at this painting here, you will see a long sword going through the head or helmet and a short sword going through the body. When the two have run each other through, the path of your destiny will open. So I'm going to turn this so the long one is at the helmet and the small one is at the body. And again, the large cog is the one you need to turn to move the small hand, which is a little counterintuitive. There we go. Let me actually unequip this so I run faster. And now I'm headed back to where Richard was injured. I'm gonna take one of these since I am hurting a little bit. And yes, the time has come to fight the snake again, or basilisk, whatever you want to call it. His official name, though, is Yawn. So that's what he's called in this game, Yawn. Let's go in there. And there is no berry to save us today, my friends. None at all. So let me take the death mask. That's the important thing. And then let me wait for him. So I'm going to intentionally take some damage from the snake here so I can show you something pretty cool when you get poisoned as Chris. You can see that, yes, I am poisoned.
Poison.
Chris!
I need serum.
Serum. I remember seeing it. I'll be right back. Just hang in there.
So that was completely intentional, what I just did there, because I wanted to show you that with Chris, if you get poisoned, Rebecca actually saves your ass. You get to play as her, which is pretty interesting. So let me go get the serum. A lot of people don't know this, but yeah, it's one of the cool and interesting things about playing Chris is that you can actually take control of Rebecca. So you know this route by now. We've done a lot of this running back and forth for Richard. I might fast forward this actually.
How you feeling?
What happened?
You were bitten by a poisonous snake and fell unconscious. Easy.
Oh, my head's killing me.
You should be fine, because I gave you a shot of serum. But again, don't do anything...
That you wouldn't do? I'll try to remember that. I owe you one.
Alright, perfect. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope it wasn't too painful to watch all that running back and forth, but I thought it would be cool to include that in the playthrough. So let me take this as well, since I am a bit weak here. As you can see, I'm on caution. Let me use that, and let me equip my shotgun as well, just in case of an emergency. Like that. Oh man. You know what? I'll use the mansion key here. I don't know if this guy is still alive. He is. There you go. Now he's dead. I didn't want him to be right there when I exit this room. That's why I wasted a second shell on him. He might become a Crimson Head later on, but I'll deal with that later, I guess. So let's do this puzzle. I still really don't know what the clue is for this, honestly. There's a lot of debate online as to what the actual game clue is for it. Certainly has something to do with the pictures there at the front. But I don't know. It works. Woe to those who disturb my sleep. Let's press the switch. So I'll take the box, go ahead and use it as well, and press both the half hearts. Alright, excellent. So I got 3 death masks now, and I'm doing okay. Let me go through here. Let me go ahead and unlock this door real quick. And then let me head downstairs to the storage area. I'm gonna need plenty of inventory space for this time, so let me deposit a couple of masks. And I think that ought to be enough. You know what? Why don't I deposit all 3? Why worry about it, right? Alright, let me come down here. Let me take this old key. And I guess... let me take the ink ribbon as well. Why not? Okay, so this, if you remember when I read this journal as Jill, part of the top page is ripped off. If you read it as Chris, you can read the full thing. So, let me actually pull up the file here. So this is the researcher's will. There is a letter. June 3rd, 1998, my dearest Alma. Let me first apologize for not being able to call you. A man wearing sunglasses didn't permit any phone calls. Sorry, Alma. So this was the part that was ripped out when playing as Jill. And obviously the man in sunglasses refers to Wesker. I sit here trying to think of where to begin, of how to explain in a few simple words all that's happened in my life since we last spoke, and already I fail. I hope this letter finds you well, and that you'll forgive my tangents of my pen. This isn't easy for me. Even as I write, I can feel the simplest of concepts slipping away, lost to feelings of despair and confusion. But I have to tell you what's in my heart before I can rest. Alma, please believe that what I'm telling you is the truth. The entire story would take hours for me to tell you, and time is short, so accept these things as fact. Last month there was an accident in the lab and the virus we were studying leaked. All my colleagues who were infected are dead or dying, and the nature of the disease is such that still living have lost their senses. This virus robs its victim of their humanity, forcing them into their sickness to seek out and destroy life. Even as I write these words, I can hear them pressing against my door like mindless hungry animals. Alma, I have tried to survive only to see you again, but my efforts only delay the inevitable. I am infected, and there is no cure for what will follow, except to end my life before I lose the only thing that separates me from them, my love for you. In an hour, I'll have entered my eternal sleep where there is peace. Please understand, please know that I'm sorry. Martin Crackhorn. Alright, so let me take the fishhook. And then, of course, this bad boy. I'm not gonna press the switch. Let me go ahead and combine these two. Yes, so we'll take that. And then I'll place this here. And then the actual insect here. Oh no. Press the wrong button. There we go. So let's go ahead and press the switch. Freaking bee. Dude, he is pissed off at that bee. Let me take the wind crest and get out of here. Don't want to get stung, not at all. Alright, so this episode is actually pretty long, over 40 minutes. So let me go ahead and call it an episode here at the storage closet. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough as Chris, and I will see you on the next one.